Welcome to our video on finding the best laptops for video editing and movie making on the go. If you're a content creator looking to take your editing skills to the next level, you'll know that finding the right device is crucial. In this video, we'll be discussing the hardware requirements for running the best video editing software and VFX software, and providing some recommendations for laptops that can handle the demands of professional programs like Adobe Premiere Pro, as well as free video editing software. Let's get started. Remember that you have a link to all the products in the description. 6. Razer Blade 14. Look no further than the Razer Blade 14 for the ideal combination of power and portability. With AMD's newest processor and NVIDIA's RTX 3070 discrete GPU, it weighs less than 4 pounds and has a nice 14-inch display. Although advertised as a gaming laptop, it has a sophisticated and professional-looking CNC machined black aluminum case. It has a stunning Quad HD display, also known as 2K or 𝐾HD, and measuring 2560 by 1440 pixels. It has two USB 3.2 Type-A sockets, two USB-C 3.2 connections with charging capabilities, and a convenient HDMI port for external monitors, so it is expandable in that regard. However, some users may find it annoying that the USB-C connectors do not support Thunderbolt. Last but not least, we should point out that for people on a tight budget, this system is also available at a lower cost with a 1080p screen and an RTX 3060. With all of its features, it is a capable video editing workhorse that you can transport in your backpack at 0.66 inches thick. 5. Lenovo ThinkPad P17. Actually, this is a mobile workstation. It can be expanded to lengths that are not feasible on a typical laptop. For instance, this system has 4 sockets, whereas the majority of laptops only have 1 or 2 RAM sockets or even memory soldered to the mainboard. There are also 2 M.2 NVMe SSD slots available. Need to edit 4K video at 60 frames per second on 2 4K displays? Yes, no issue. Thanks to its 17.3-inch anti-glare screen with 3840 by 2160 resolution and vivid, accurate colors, this beast handles that and more. This laptop is available with a wide range of CPU options, including Intel Core and Xeon processors. The same is true for NVIDIA Quadro GPU choices. Purchasing video editing software along with 2 2TB SSDs is a common choice. Opal encryption is another choice. You can go crazy using Lenovo's online configuration tool. It has 4 USB-A 3.2 ports, 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports, USB-C, Gigabit Ethernet, and HDMI 2.0 ports for expansion. It has a dedicated power socket of its own because of the power requirements. 4. Apple MacBook Pro M1 2021. Both the new 8-core M1 Pro and 10-core M1 Max chips, which have 6 or 8 performance cores and 2 efficiency cores, can power Apple's update to the more compact Pro model. The new M1 Pro and M1 Max chips outperform the Intel Core i9 in the 16-inch MacBook Pro by 2 times. Your choice of CPU determines the maximum amount of RAM because memory is packaged in the M1 silicon. The M1 Pro can hold a maximum of 32 GB RAM and the M1 Max can hold a maximum of 64 GB. Apple's display is referred to as Liquid Retina XDR. It can display a 3024 by 1964 resolution at a refresh rate of 120 Hz on a 14.2-inch screen. 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports, 1 HDMI port, an SDXC card slot, and a MagSafe 3 port are available for expansion. In addition to the high price tag, all of this comes at a cost because it is heavier and thicker than the previous model. The new 14-inch MacBook Pro weighs 3.5 pounds and has the M1 Pro chip. 3. HP Omen 15 Gaming Laptop. Modern games require a lot of CPU, RAM, and GPU resources, so gaming laptops are ideal for video editing. Despite being targeted at gamers, it has a business-like matte black casing that is appropriate for using it at the office. Its two video outputs, an HDMI and mini display port, will appeal to videographers because they make it possible to connect a variety of monitors and TVs. With an AMD Ryzen 9 5900HX processor with 8 cores, which is well suited for processor-intensive video editing workloads, and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 GPU, which will provide an additional speed boost when rendering videos because Adobe Premiere now supports GPU-assisted encoding and decoding. This laptop is half the price of the most expensive workstation-level laptops. With a resolution of 2560 by 1440 pixels, you can preview video up to 2K in high detail, and its 15.4-inch 2K display will help video editors make the most of sophisticated programs like DaVinci Resolve and others. 2. Dell XPS 179710. Up until recently, it wasn't practical to perform 4K video editing on a laptop with the same processing power as a desktop workstation and a UHD display, but it is now. An Intel i9-11900H processor, a powerful NVIDIA RTX 3060 graphics card, 32 GB of memory, and a large and quick 1 TB SSD are all housed in its svelte, thin design. It also appears stunning. The laptop has a silver aluminum lid and bottom, and the interior is black soft touch with carbon fiber-coated palm rests. The laptop's keyboard features the recognizable backlit design from Dell. Its 4 Thunderbolt 4 ports, which also provide power, allow for expansion. Ideal for delivering your final video workload by connecting quick external solid-state disks or HDDs. Or you can use Wi-Fi 6 to do it wirelessly to the cloud. 1. MacBook Pro 16-inch. The larger of Apple's new Pro laptops, powered by either the 10-core M1 Pro or M1 Max SoC, offers about as much performance as you could want in a notebook. Due to the fact that it is a system on a chip, in addition to the 8 performance cores and 2 efficiency cores of processing power, you also get either 16 or 32 cores to handle your graphics. If you give this powerhouse up to 64 GB of RAM, it will easily handle any project you throw at it. You can avoid carrying around an extra drive for storage because the SSD can be upgraded to up to 8 TB of storage. If you're willing to pay, that is. The MacBook Pro 16-inch primary flaw is its cost. There are other choices on this list that cost less than half as much as the 16 inches base model if this is more power than you require in a computer. It weighs 4.7 pounds, or 2.1 kilograms, which makes it a little heavier and less portable than the 14-inch model and many other options here. There is much more available if you're willing to pay more and carry more weight, though, than just the improved performance of the new M1 chips. This screen is simple to use thanks to the gorgeous mini LED XDR display's 254 pixels per inch and peak brightness of up to 1600 nits. You have in the description the link of all the products. I hope you liked the video. Goodbye.